Do you love silly stories for kids? Why not consider joining our family? You can even get a very special message from one of your favourite silly stories for kids characters. Head over to the website to find out more. It's your support that helps us to continue to make exciting stories and more crazy content.
Did somebody say crazy?
Oh, Pimpin, no. Pimpin! One day, two little girls named Jordan and Amelia were very, very excited because today was the day that they were going to be decorating their house with all kinds of Christmas lights. Okay, said Jordan, can we start decorating? Yeah, said Amelia, please. Okay, said their mum, we just need to go get the Christmas lights out the garage. It's a bit of a mess, it might be a bit hard to find. They went in and started looking. I can't find the box of Christmas lights anywhere, said their mum. They might be over here, said their dad. I found a box, said Jordan. She pulled it out. They don't look like our Christmas lights, said their mum. But they're Christmas lights all the same. Can we please put up these ones? Okay, said their dad. So they pulled out the Christmas lights and started to decorate their house. They were stringing them up over doors and over the roof. They had a special one that they set up very high up on the chimney that was going to put light high into the sky. They hung the lights all around the place. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's turn them on one at a time. Okay, first, let's turn on these ones. You can do it, said their dad. Okay, said Jordan, I'll turn this one on. So she walked over to the switch and flicked the first switch. What's going on? Said their mum. All of a sudden, that entire string of Christmas lights started exploding into fireworks. They were buzzing and sparking and things were flying all through the sky. Turn it off, yelled their dad. Jordan quickly turned off that string of lights. And the fireworks stopped. Where did these lights come from? I don't know, said Amelia, but I want to try these next ones. No, don't turn that one. Flick. What is happening? Said Jordan. The lights on top of the roof were buzzing and waving. It seems to be doing something. All of a sudden, lasers started shooting out in all directions from those lights and were blasting into all the houses, but these lasers seemed to be able to point right through walls. Wherever they pointed, it shot a laser beam through the house. The lady across the road was very confused when all of a sudden she had a brand new hole straight through her kitchen. She looked out and saw Amelia waving. Hi, she said. Hi, yelled Jordan, as another laser beam blasted another hole through that lady's house. Oh dear, turn it off, girls, turn it off, yelled their dad. Amelia raced over and flicked the switch. She turned it off. Oh, where did these lights come from? I don't know, said Jordan, but they're fun. I don't think so, said their dad. We need to pull these back down and find our lights. Yes, said their mum. We can't be turning on any. Jordan and Amelia looked at each other. And they smiled. Click, click. Girls, don't do that! All of a sudden, it was like a giant helicopter was taking off on top of their roof because two strings of lights started zooming through the air. As they spun faster and faster and faster, all of a sudden, the entire house got lifted off the ground. Girls, turn it off! I can't reach it, said Jordan as she hung onto the side of the house. But I wonder where the house is going, said Amelia. The house continued to fly through the air, zooming past all the other houses. People looked out their windows in amazement. They'd never seen a flying house before, especially not a flying house controlled by Christmas lights. It flew and it flew until it landed in a field a very long way away. Where are we? Said their dad. I don't know, said their mum. Me either, said Jordan. But it looks like a safe place to try these other Christmas lights. I don't think we should try any other Christmas lights, said their mum. Not even this one, said Amelia. Flick. Oh dear, said their mum. This one was actually quite quiet. Oh, said Amelia. That's a little bit boring. It's just doing a little bit of buzzing and It's just buzzing a little bit in a straight line and getting closer and closer to the... Oh! A giant blast shot out the top of their house. It was like a giant rocket was launching straight out the middle of the roof. It blasted high into the sky and almost hit an owl that was flying past. "Woo! Woo!" said the owl as it dodged the blast of rocket burst. Said their dad. "How are we ever going to get our house all the way back home? This is ridiculous," said their mum. Well, seeing we haven't tried this last one, we should probably give it a go," said Jordan. "No," said their mum, "don't turn on any more of the Christmas lights." "Jordan," said their dad. "Yes," smiled Jordan. "Did you just flick that switch?" "No," said Jordan. "Thank goodness." Click. "Now I did," said Jordan. "No!" they yelled. As she flicked the switch, the lights turned on like normal Christmas lights. "Oh, you found some normal ones," said their mum. But they got brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter until they were so bright it was like staring into the sun. "Cover your eyes," said their dad. "Jordan, turn that off." "I can't see the switch," said Jordan. She tried to fumble around to try and turn it off. Click. "I think I got it." "Wrong one," called their dad. "Ah," said Jordan as she kept flicking switches until she'd accidentally turned all the lights back on. There were laser beams shooting and rocket blasts blasting and helicopter lights flying and bright sunlight lights lighting up the entire sky. All the people underneath them as the house flew over thought it was the most amazing light show they had ever seen. Everybody came out of their houses to watch the flying, blasting, shooting, glowing house zooming through the sky. It flew all the way back to where they had come from, and it flew back down and landed in the exact right position. Then Jordan finally found the right switches. Click, 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 click. All the lights turned back off. Their dad quickly raced over and pulled out all the plugs. "No more Christmas lights," said their dad. Just then, Pim Pim came wandering in.
"Hello, has anybody seen a box of Christmas lights lying around anywhere?"
"Pim Pim," said Jordan.
"Oh, hello, Jordan. It is me, the Pim Pim."
"Pim Pim, are these your lights?"
"Oh, you found them. Be careful, they're very dangerous," said
Pim Pim. "We know," said Amelia. "Yes," said their mummy and daddy. "We very well know. Those Christmas lights almost destroyed our entire neighbourhood."
"Oh," said Pim Pim. "Yes, they are very fun Christmas lights, so would you like some more?"
"No!" they all called.
"Oh, okay. Well, these ones must be yours then,"
said Pim Pim as he handed them back a big box of Christmas lights.
"I must have picked up the wrong ones last time I was here."
"Pim Pim, why were you storing your Christmas lights at our house?"
"Oh, never mind," said Pim Pim. "Okay, got to go decorate a different house. See you later, bye,"
said Pim Pim as he raced off down the driveway. "Oh," said Jordan, "that was crazy."
"Did somebody say crazy?"
said Pim Pim.
"How did he hear that?" "What?"
Pim Pim started spinning around and going nuts, flipping around over the entire front yard. As he did, the Christmas lights got tangled around trees and around cars and around the house and around the pergola and were everywhere. "Somebody stop him!" yelled Jordan. But Pim Pim was out of control. As he flew, he somehow managed to accidentally plug in all 4 sets of Christmas lights. "Pim Pim, don't turn it on!" called Amelia. He stopped. As he relaxed, his arms fell to the ground and turned on the power points. "No!" called their mum. Just then, the fire department rocked up at their house. We've had reports of fire and lasers and all kinds of things." They looked at the house. "What happened here?" they said. "Well," said Jordan, "I don't think you'd believe us, even if we told you." And that is the end of the story.
Today's story has been brought to you by Pim Pim's Christmas Lights. The best Christmas lights in the whole entire world, because you never know what is going to happen until you turn them on. If you like silly stories for kids, make sure you tell your friends that it is silly stories of Christmas time for 12 days until Christmas. Actually, they might have already been some days, so it's only until Christmas. And then hopefully the podcast keeps going. Hey Sam, is the podcast gonna keep going after Christmas?
Yes, Pim Pim, it's still gonna keep going after Christmas.
Okay, that's good. It will keep going after Christmas, but make sure you buy Pim Pim's special Christmas lights. And tell your friends about the podcast, because it's fun. And I'm the Pim Pim. And tell them the Pim Pim is the best. Okay, bye. I'll see you next time.